Hey guys, today I'm actually going to do a tag video, and this tag is called Home Sweet Home Tag. I saw a couple of videos of this and I thought it was really cute and a fun way to kind of look back on just some of the cool things that I like about our house, and just, I don't know, I thought it was a fun video to do. So this is the Home Sweet Home Tag. So there's 15 questions, so let's get started. Number 1, what is your living situation? Do you own, rent, own or rent? Well, we actually own our home. When we first moved in, we were just renting it for the first year, and then we were approved to actually purchase the house, so we owned the house. What type of house is it? Our house was built in the 1920s. It is a two-story house. And actually we found out when it was first built, it was built to be a two-family home. But that would have been very tight. But yeah, so you can tell there's certain funny things, like in Julia's room, she has the pipes from where the gas pipes, I mean, they're not workable anymore, but you can still see the pipes coming from the floor, so for the stove or whatever. So that's really cool. City, suburbs, or country? We live in, I'm from the country, so this is definitely city life to me. But technically, we live on the border of the city and suburbs. If you go on that side of the street, you are you're pretty much in like a city environment. There's restaurants and stores, and just, it's very busy on that side. And then if you're on this side of the street, it's all houses. It's all houses and schools and churches. So technically it's this city, and it's also the suburbs. So it just depends on what side of the street you go to. How many people living in your home? We have me and my husband, and then our 4 girls, and plus our dog Jerky. When did you buy your house? We bought the house, so we moved in 2011, and we didn't buy it till 2012. Yes, so yeah, so that's when we bought it. How long have you lived here? So we've lived here for 5 years? Yes, gotta do some math here. 5 years. How long? Oh, I already read that one. How many bedrooms do you have? We have, technically, if you listed the house, it is technically 4-bedroom house, but we use the 1 bedroom that's downstairs as my husband's computer room, and so we just use it as a 3-bedroom house. How many bathrooms? We have 2 bathrooms. We have 1 downstairs and 1 upstairs. What was the selling point? At that time in our life, it was a house. So that was the selling point. We just needed a house, and we needed a house like right now. So that was the main point. But a huge thing was the owners that lived here before us, they kind of just wanted to get out of it, so they sold it to us for an amazing price. I mean, I'm telling you, when I tell people how much we actually paid for this house, their jaws drop on the floor, and they just are so jealous. So that was a huge selling point, and we are beyond grateful for the previous owners that sold us to us, because they are guardian angels to us, because they did so much for us, and we appreciate everything, and we owe them so much. What is something you love about your house? I love our room sizes. Our room sizes are huge. We have gigantic rooms. I mean, my bedroom alone could fit at probably 4 bunk beds. Like, it's huge. And the girls' bedrooms are big. Julia's bedroom is smaller, but it's not a small bedroom by any means, really. Another selling point, I love the big windows. We have big windows in every room. I love the windows. That can be a bad thing, because buying blinds and curtains for them is kind of expensive. But I like windows. So there's a lot of stuff that I love the house. I mean, the second we walked in, I really felt like this was home. So, what is something you hate? I don't hate really anything. I mean, I don't like our closet sizes are really small. Just in that time period that this house was built, closet sizes were small. But really thinking about it, like, we don't really need big closet sizes. I know that sounds crazy, and maybe that will change when the girls get older, but I mean, we just don't, we have dressers, so we don't really use our closets except for storage, so it's okay. The other thing is the bathrooms are a little small too. I wish that I had a gigantic bathtub that I could take bubble baths in, and our bathrooms are just not that big for that kind of stuff. But the thing that I really, really hate, I guess would say, is I miss my hometown. So if I could pick up this house and move it to my hometown, I would. But other than that, I mean, I love our house. What are some future projects that you have planned? We plan on doing a lot in our backyard, in our outside area. The way that our land is shaped, it's kind of funny, and the way that the water travels down the hills and stuff. So we have to actually get it graded, and they were talking about putting like a, I don't really know the special words, but kind of like a, I guess like a creek. It's not a creek. I don't know. They're going to put like a big pipe in the backyard that goes down to direct the water into a special place, but they're going to make it look nice, they said. So that's a really big project that we're going to do. Once that gets done, we're going to fence in the yard, especially the backyard. We're fencing in the backyard, and then we can move on to my chicken coop that I've been dying to get. So I'm really excited about that. And that'll get started. They told us the best time to do that would be in September, after the summer, after the kids have been playing in it. And that way they don't cut into their fun time. That's what they said, which I thought was smart and sweet. Something that you changed immediately after moving in. Since we didn't buy the house right away, we didn't change a whole lot immediately. I painted a lot, and I got rid of yucky carpet. I love hardwood floors, and these have original hardwood floors, and they're amazing. So I got rid of all the carpet that I could. Julie's room, like I said, used to be a kitchen, so her floor is not hardwood, so hers is actually the only room in this whole house that has carpet. Everything else, I've ripped it all out, and I love my hardwood floors. So, but I think that was it. The other thing that we changed, not immediately after we bought the house, we changed our kitchen. Our kitchen was disgusting. It was horrible. They were in the middle of remodeling the house right after we bought it, or whatever, right before we moved in. They were in the middle of remodeling, and then they just kind of gave up. So the kitchen was just a hodgepodge of random things, and it just did not work, and it was horrible. So once we did buy the house, we redid the whole kitchen, and now I love it. What is something you always wanted to do to your home but just haven't gotten around to doing? I mean, like I said, our hardwood floors I love, but we really do need to like refinish them because they're not in the best shape. The only thing with that is they don't make this hardwood floor anymore. It's a special, I don't know, we've searched at all the lumber stores and they don't sell our kind of hardwood floor anymore. Just the measurements of it, the thinness, I guess, I don't know. They don't sell it. So there's some patches in certain places that we have to like specially make those pieces to fix it. So that's something that I definitely want to get around to doing. We're kind of putting that on hold just because we know it's a lot of money, and we also know that the kids, it's kind of a hard thing to redo all your floors when you have family and kids and stuff like that. So we just haven't gotten around to doing that. That's something on our to-do list that we will definitely get done sometime. If you had to do it all over again, would you? Absolutely. Like I said, we got this house for a steal of a deal, and it's almost paid off. So for us to just like not have taken it would be the dumbest thing we've ever done in our entire life. So we are very happy with what we have, and I totally would do it all. I love this house. Does your home have any quirks? Yes, and yeah, our floors squeak. You go up the steps, they squeak, and I mean, it is annoying because if you want your kids to stay sleeping and the squeaky noise wakes them up, but at the same time, it makes me feel safe because I know nobody's going to come up here without me knowing or the dog knowing, because they're going to make a lot of noise squeaking up the steps. So I like that. The other thing that we noticed was in our hallway, in our front hallway, there used to be a box on the wall, and it was installed with wires and everything that goes in the door. And we figured that was the doorbell box, but there's no doorbell outside. So we were just like, oh, okay, I don't know. Anyway, if you would like to do the Home Sweet Home tag, please leave me your link down below. You can go ahead and copy all of these questions. And thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you learned about my house, and I had fun talking about it because I love this house, and I love that it's got all these quirky little things, but it matches our style and it feels like home. This house feels like home, and I love living here.